Praise Jesus. This is the Redemption Ministries Eswatini, located on MR3 Highway, exit 4 Mochani. Introducing the Siloam Foundation, which is a farming project initiated by the man of God Evangelist Moses. The farming project is between Lozita and Lobamba, down by the river, which makes it an advantage for the farming project. The land is about 4 hectares. Preparations were done from scratch, for the land was a livestock feeding ground. Today, this is a 4-hectare farm for vegetables.
So the project of farming is part of the mission, it's part of the vision as well, to produce the food for the hungry, and in the situation where we are, we have to contribute. So in this aspect, the place itself, the place which is fenced, is around 5 hectares, which the farming is taking place. The vegetables, we did fencing because we started the situation. There might be animals, cows, goats, so we did the fencing. So we put the fence down so that it can stop small animals like goats, then also the lines on top, so that it could also stop the cows. And then we proceeded to test the land, which we consulted the Ministry of Agriculture, and they advised that the land is very good, but we needed to do certain things like enough soil preparations, apply lime so that we boost the soil, which we did. And then also when it came to irrigation system, we had even bought some pipes, which we believe that this could work, up until we consulted the one of the organization which advise and help and strengthen the farmers, which is numbered, and they gave us a specialist which described if we want to achieve the vision, we could go bigger. So we needed to buy different things. Now that's when we went and bought those big pipes. Basically, we've had many people who are applying to come and be employed at the farm, because ever since they have seen work going on, we are willing. We have started employing people on the but not on the permanent basis, because we are still also learn. We are visionaries as a team, but we want also to grow and learn from it.
Today, it's a 4-hectare farm for vegetables with proper irrigation system approved by professionals such as Ministry of Agriculture and NAMBOD. These projects involve young high school boys. Since it started on the lockdown period, these boys have gained passion on farming already.
Praise Jesus. Good morning. We are here in the farm, Siloam Foundation at Mahlanya. We started this farm around March. When we started this project, this field, it was not been planting for like 2 years. So we started by fencing, putting the fence, and then after that we started plowing. When we started plowing, we first put the tractor. We bring the tractor, they plow, and then they come again, and then they dance. And then we wait for like a month, and then the tractor come back again, and then they plow again, and then they dance. After they dance, and then that's when we started plowing. The soil is very good. It's very good in the farm, because we always apply manure before we always plant. We've planted vegetables and beans and potatoes in the farm. We have a river down there where we always get the water. We use the water pump, which is a generator. The type of irrigation we are using the sprinklers to irrigate. So we have 8 sprinklers for now, but we are still going to put more, because the project is still big. So we start planting, we put the beans, we put the mazambane, the potatoes there. And then we apply the vegetable, we put the cabbages. Cabbages we have like 5,000 now, and we are still planting more. We have lettuce, we have red lettuce, we have red cabbages. The people who are using in the farm, we have a commitment team. We have these small boys. We used to call them prophet's protocol. We always go with them down there in the farm. We are currently observing the rules of COVID-19 in the road, even in the farm, the social distancing. In the car, they always need like 4 people. So each car is always carry 4 people, and then we go in the farm. So every time when you go in the farm with the team, the man of God is always telling us that what we are going to plant tomorrow or what we are going to do tomorrow. So we always wake up around 5 and then we go to the farm with the team. When we are going to plant, we always go with all of the guys. We have like 7, the young boys here. When we are going for irrigation, we don't go with all of them because irrigation is not a big problem. We just go with only 4 people, and then we come back. I can encourage the people at church to go and open their own field. When we started this field, when we started this project, we didn't know how to do agriculture. But now, even the boys who we having, they can even teach you how to plant, how to irrigate, especially the sprinkler. They can even connect for you now. Like before, when we started connecting, we always hire a plumber to come and connect for us. But now, because now we have learned everything, we can connect everything now by ourselves. Even if they will have a problem with some of the sprinklers, we can now fix it by ourselves. All these things we didn't learn it from school. All these things we always learn it from the farm. Even the vegetable, even the type of vegetable we have been planting, we didn't go to school to plant them. We learn everything here because these boys, they are still at school. They are still learning. Some they are also doing the agriculture. They are happy because now they have more experience. So I can encourage the people everywhere, even the church people, to go and open their garden. If they need help, they can come to church. We can help them, but contacting, we can call them and direct them what they have to do. We can't go to their farm because we are always busy, but we can direct them what they have to do, how to plant, how to do everything.
Jesus. My name is Ndlangamandla Muzi. I'm one of the youth at Redemption Ministries, Eswatini. And we have a farm, and we're working on the farm, and it has progress. So in this farm I've learned a lot of skills that the man of God has taught us, like planting vegetables and new ways how to plant vegetables, because we didn't know how to plant them the correct way from experienced personalities or people. So I think the man of God has helped us to equip with these agricultural skills and has helped us to love working hard and being in the farm, as it keeps us busy and keeps us away from bad habits like drugs, alcohol, and other bad things outside there. So I'd encourage the youth to have backyard gardens or make a living out of farming, either at home or planting for other people, because us as youth, we've learned how to do so many things, like connecting an irrigation system and basically learning more about irrigation, especially the sprinkler system. So we are equipped with what can I say, plumbing abilities, because we can now fix the sprinklers we're using and join the pipes that we are using to connect the sprinklers. So I'd encourage youth and youngsters out there to do agriculture, because it will help them a lot in their lives.
These projects include young adults, also include female and male, in understanding and learning about farming.
When we started this project, we started hiring tractors to do up our planting. And from that, we treated our soil with, there is a chemical that was given, that was suggested to us to use for fertilizing, because we took the soil to the specialist and then we started by planting. After the thing has passed, that we started by planting. And as we're planting, we had to see that there is a difference, because the soil itself, it's not that much bad, except part of it, at least about a third of it is not a good soil, but the 2/3, it's where you can see the difference in these vegetable things. And we have water too that we are utilizing. The water that we are utilizing comes up from the river. There is a river nearby, and we do the watering with sprinklers. We're using sprinklers to water the garden. As I said, we have beans, potatoes, and the vegetables. The vegetables, especially the cabbages, we have about 5,000 of them that are planted there. So it's part of our, it's part of our initiative that we carry on with this project of ours.
We are planting different kind of vegetables. We were able to acquire a land that is between 3 hectares. So we fenced the place, and we got tractors to prepare the soil, because the soil wasn't prepared from the previous time. So it was like we were the first people to start farming in that place. So it's a place of like 3 hectares, and then now we have vegetables that are already planted there. Different kind of vegetables. We've had help from the Ministry of Agriculture. We use them as our relevant partners. Together with the NAMBOD, we get information how things are done with the farming, because we are a project from the church, so most of the information we are not quite familiar with. So from what we already have now, it looks promising, because we already harvested, but first we prepared the soil with lime, and as I'm saying, we've already harvested. We've harvested spinach, we've harvested lettuce. So in a longer run of the projection, we're still gonna be having more vegetables that we plant. So it's a project from the church that encourages the people that we can do other things than to be locked down. So it has a initiative by the men of God that we shouldn't be mentally locked down. We should have something to do, so we're being productive.
We are visionaries as a team, but we want also to grow and learn from it, because like I said, a tribute to my father in the Lord. When I was growing up, when I was a youth, like my team, I was opportunity to go to the church farm, and I learned the best knowledge, and which I saw the good opportunity. But he usually used to say that, men of you are here, you must see beyond working here, rather, because when you grow up, whatever you've learned, you're going to put them into practice, which to me then, I didn't understand, but now it has come to know that he was prophesying to me because he's a prophet of God. And now that I'm doing the same thing. So also the same applies to my team that I'm working with, that they may see it as a habit or something that they are doing for their Father in the Lord. But it may go beyond to their future tomorrow when they find themselves also touching people's life in many ways, and they will need these skills and knowledge to put it to practice. So they love what they are doing, and they are doing it with a heart and a passion, and always is a fun. And two, the encouragement always comes when you start something or when you own something. I would say you just go and fold your hands, wear the shoes, and tell people, do this, do that. In our aspect, that is not the case. We all learn. Whatever I've learned, I have to practice it. And then also I have to teach them, and not to teach them to show them do this, rather to teach them by showing them how it is done. That is how we grow. We are all the same. There's no one superior, rather than we are doing the work for the commission of God to support the work of Christ, feeding the needy, bring food where there's scarceness. In the situation like this, people are in the house, no one is going to work. We eat every day, but the question is, where's this food comes from? Are we going to depend on, as we export things from abroad, from China, even the food, do you want to expect it to export it? Hence we have a soil, a land which you can utilize. So in this aspect, we come to enhance and also to teach the people and the community that things are done, and we are that example. And we are telling you that we are not showing off, but we are letting you know that whatever, learn from us and go and do it for your community, for your church, and for the youth. The whole world, globally, the challenges we are facing is the unemployment, especially with the youth. And two, the youth are not involved in many things, such as leadership, and leadership in many aspects, organization, political leadership, in any aspect. They are not given opportunity. Not that they can't do things, there's no opportunity. So for me, I see as an opportunity to tell the world that even the youth can do something, as long as the elders are among with them as servants, not as supervisors. We don't want people to sit in our midst to be supervisors. We need tremendous example, people who show us this is how things are done.
The Siloam Foundation Farming Projects, in its long term, is hoping to build young entrepreneurs to be able to create job opportunities in both communities and families, to take care of the needy, abandoned ones, creating a better world for them, and also community development.